How's it going, people? Hope you had a happy Valentine's Day. Or if you're like me, happy Singles Awareness Day. So Fortnite just did something they normally don't do. They actually tweeted out all of the Battle Pass skins that are going to be released in Chapter 6 Season 2's Battle Pass, which will be available next week on February 21st. So we're going to take a look at all of these skins. But there's one skin in particular that I'm really excited about. We literally just did a video on a skin that looks very similar to it. So for those who haven't figured it out yet, the skin we're referring to is the one on the far left. As of right now, we don't know the official name of this skin, but according to the comments, it looks like a lot of people have been calling her Jane Fortress. And the reason people call her Jane Fortress is because she looks very similar to John Fortress. Now, for those who didn't watch our previous video, John Fortress is one of the original Fortnite characters back in 2011 before the alpha. I've already done a video showing gameplay of him and explaining everything we know about him. I'll leave a link to that video in the description if you want to go check it out. But to sum things up, he's one of the original Fortnite characters. He was in the game before classes were even a thing in Save the World, so he wasn't a part of a particular class. The only abilities that he had that we know of were the Segway ability, and he also had the Jetpack ability. And although everybody calls him John Fortress, in the files he was labeled as FN Guy, or Fortnite Guy. And what you're watching now are a few clips of John Fortress in the 2011 Fortnite trailer. I'm gonna go ahead and shut up and let him talk just so you can hear his voice real quick.
Alright, clear!
So yeah, that's what John Fortress sounded like back in 2011. We believe he was the inspiration for the Southie hero in Save the World. But the reason people think this new character, we'll call her Jane Fortress for now, since we don't know her name yet. The reason people think Jane Fortress is related to John Fortress, well, is for a few reasons. The most obvious one is because she has a traffic cone on her head, just like John Fortress did. She also has a skull and bones icon on her clothes. As you can tell in John Fortress's picture, he had it on his gloves. She also has holes in her pants like John Fortress did, and she's also wearing some sort of harness, just like John Fortress. And shout out to Pox for pointing out all of these similarities. I definitely recognized the traffic cone, but I didn't really notice all of the other small details. Some people are speculating that she could potentially be John Fortress's daughter, but it definitely looks like she took some inspiration from the original John Fortress character. I'm not sure if we'll ever get a John Fortress skin in Fortnite, mainly because the art style is a lot different compared to the art style that we see now. So this may end up being the closest thing we could ever get to a John Fortress skin. And like I said earlier, we don't really know her name, but I'm really hoping that her name is Jane Fortress. I think that would be really cool. So with that being said, I would definitely recommend getting this new Battle Pass next week. Speaking of which, if you plan on getting it, be sure to use creator code A1. Especially those of you who don't really use creator codes. It would really mean a lot to me if you typed these 4 letters into your creator code before you get the Battle Pass. It really helps me out. Also, it goes away every 2 weeks, so you might have to re-enter it. But yeah, I would definitely recommend getting the Battle Pass for that skin alone. There's also some other really good skins that are going to be in the Battle Pass. As you see, we also have Subzero. Not sure if we'll get Scorpion in the future. Kind of hoping they do add Scorpion as well. But I am glad that they added Subzero. And here's a close-up of what Subzero looks like. Directly next to him, we have this girl. And again, we don't know the names of all of these characters, but after we zoomed in on her, you'll notice she has the Cuddle Team Leader head hanging off of her belt over here. It looks like she also has a bunch of G's in the shape of a heart. She also has some glasses. Yeah, that's another new skin that's going to be included in the Battle Pass. We also have a new version of Midas, and this one has longer hair. So he does look a little bit different compared to previous versions. But he still has his gold hands. He also has a couple of gold pistols, a gold chain with a bullet hanging off of it. So that's the new Midas you can expect to see with next week's Battle Pass. We also have this character who has a bunch of, looks like card symbols. You see diamonds, clubs, hearts. She also has a spade on her belt. She also has very long hair. Oh my goodness. Dude, her hair goes all the way to the floor. And she also has a couple of swords on each side. So we also have this character. I'm assuming it has something to do with cards or gambling. We also have the Dill Pickle skin.
I'm a pickle!
Pretty much just looks like a big pickle. Doesn't have any toes though. He's also wearing a robber mask. I have a feeling this is probably going to be another popular skin. We also have a character that looks similar to Batgirl because she has like the bat ears on her mask. She's also carrying a grenade. Here's what her shoes look like, her legs. But yeah, we don't really know the name of her either. And we also have this wolf guy. Again, I'm not sure what his name is either. Looks like he's got a lot of jewelry on, as well as a cape. And if we scroll down, he's holding a sword with some nice shoes. He got some nice shoes on too. And that's all of the skins that we know of that are going to be included in the Lawless Battle Pass, which again comes out next Friday, February 21st. I'm a huge fan of Subzero, so I would recommend getting it for him. But the main reason I would recommend getting this Battle Pass is because of the Jane Fortress skin. Because she'll probably be the closest thing we'll ever get to having a real John Fortress skin. I'm not entirely sure if they'll ever give us John Fortress, mainly because he has such a different art style that doesn't really look like it fits in with Fortnite's current art style. So this may be the closest thing we'll ever get to an actual John Fortress skin. And yeah, that's why I would recommend getting this Battle Pass. Anyways, if y'all would like to learn more about John Fortress or other early Fortnite characters, be sure to check out the link that's in the description. We literally just did a video a couple days ago showcasing a lot of the early characters. So be sure to check that out if you haven't seen it already. And again, if you plan on getting this Battle Pass, be sure to use creator code A1. But let me know in the comments which of these skins are your favorite, and let me know what you think about this new Jane Fortress skin. Again, I don't know if that's her name. I really hope they do call her that, because I think that name would be appropriate and it would make a lot of people happy. But that's all I wanted to go over for this one. Just wanted to give y'all a heads up as to what skins you can expect to see in next week's Battle Pass. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.